Despite a governor's order to keep some tenants from being forced out, it is happening anyway, even to renters who do qualify for those specific COVID-19 protections. Some of those who work with these cases say the order needed clarification, that some landlords could take advantage of a lack of detail. The Rebound Arizona has also asked for clarification for you, and tonight, Let Joe Knows, Joe Ducey says it's happened, but not from the governor's office.
I'm pretty much just waiting, basically, to get kicked out.
That was Tanisha Bell and her family a few weeks ago, ready to face a constable coming back and telling them to leave.
That's my biggest fear.
In March, a Governor Ducey executive order kept renters from being forced out if their health or work was affected by COVID-19, and they notified the landlord.
My hours significantly dropped.
Tanisha says she showed her landlord how her part-time work dried up because of COVID-19, but the landlord said the documents were not good enough, and the governor's order wasn't enough to protect her from a constable visit.
What the standard is for documentation has really been confusing.
But Pam Bridge, an attorney with Community Legal Services, says that just changed.
At the time, we asked the governor to clarify the order. He didn't, but the courts did.
The Arizona Supreme Court issued guidance like what documentation renters must provide, any available supporting documentation.
That's really important for our constables too, so they're not at people's doors having to have a mini trial on whether documents are enough. This just says any documents that they have are enough.
Once done, renters can stay until July 22nd without a constable coming back.
Bridge says another concern, landlords who thought they could still remove renters for issues other than non-payment, even if those renters met the order requirements.
It doesn't just apply to non-payment of rent, it applies to all the reasons that tenants are being evicted.
It's Joe Ducey with ABC 15 Phoenix.
We haven't heard back from Tanisha's complex, and so far so good for her.
I'm still in my apartment now.
We just caught up with Tanisha. While the court guidance should mean her documentation is enough to keep her in place,
I do worry about it, Joe. I do. I worry every day, every moment.
it's hard to get that knock at the door out of her head. Tanisha has a new job, some new rental possibilities. She hasn't heard from her landlord or the constable who looked at her paperwork and said he'd be back.
I have that feeling every day. Even when I'm at work, I worry if they're going to come while the girls are here.
Evictions are down, but they're allowed to continue despite these removal protections. But Tanisha and the other renters still have to figure out how they're going to pay the rent when all of it becomes due. The state has set up help for renters. Go to abc15.com/rebound for a link right there. For the Rebound Arizona, I'm Joe Ducey. If you got a problem, let me know.